Scott, you've arrived at Oakwell until the end of the season on loan. How does it feel to have finally joined?
Yeah, it feels great. Really excited to be a part of the club and yeah, from everything and conversations that I've had with the manager and with some of the players now, I'm really excited to get going and to be a part of it.
Yeah, that was my next question. What was it that Connor and the coaching staff had to say that really excited you and felt made you feel that this was the next step in your career?
Yeah, I mean everything from first off, I just think comes across really well as good character. And it's something that you definitely want to look for when you decide to go to a club and then overall with the style of play and um, being able to come into more of a natural position for me, it just it makes sense to get back up and running and and to go and to make it as big as an impact as I can.
And of course, you had a little taste of what Oakwell is like not too long ago, obviously, with Blackpool on the wrong end of the result that on that day. It just tell us about that, your experience here.
Yeah, it ultimately it's a very frustrating day for myself. And yeah, from what can I say? Like the noise was good, and the stadium was the first time for me being here, so it was exciting for all those reasons. But ultimately, I'm still probably a bit hurt now from the result. But at least I'm on the other side of it now and can go kick on and hopefully we can go on to have a lot more victories like that with me in the team.
You mentioned about playing in a more natural position here at Oakwell. How would you describe that?
For me, it's anywhere in a forward position, coming off the right onto my left foot, whether that's wide right or inside 10, if you want to call it that. For for me, it's just that more forward position where I feel I can go and impact the game a lot more. And yeah, for me, I just want to be creative and create chances for myself and others, and be able to get at my man 1v1 and all those things you want to do as a winger, and to be able to come in and to get an opportunity here. Hopefully, it will be something I really enjoy.
And statistically, we're one of the top scorers in the league as a team, as an attacking player, as you just mentioned. Is that quite exciting coming into an attack that's sort of singing in tune?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you look at it as a player, you think there's clearly lots of opportunities and lots of chances created, and if you can end up being in the right spots to get them or create them for others, then of course it's exciting as an attacker to come into a team that's scoring so often, and you just want to do my part and add to it.
And of course, as we already touched on, Blackpool at the start of this season in League One, the same division as us, of course. You've got a feel for the level and sort of opponent. What have you made of the division so far?
Yeah, I think it's a very competitive league this year. Everything is very close, as you can see by the table. Everyone's close and around to each other, and yeah, for what I've been able to do in the league so far, I've enjoyed it and think I should be able to succeed and to do well at this level, and I look forward to being able to make my mark on it properly. Where I just feel like and through no fault of myself or Blackpool, it just ended up not being the right fit. So to be able to go and do it in a more natural role for me is really exciting.
And of course, this change room is a very young one. On the whole, you're still 24 yourself. Is it exciting knowing that you're joining a dressing room with like-minded people, young, hungry players that want to go out there and show what they can do?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for players, I mean all ages to be fair, but obviously around my age and younger, is you're just trying to prove yourself, and that's what you're trying to do every game that you go out there. Is you want to show people how good you are, what you can do, and yeah, that's a massive part of where I am at my career. Is I want to show everyone exactly what I can do and to go out and produce consistently. But yeah, obviously takes a lot of hard work and to be in the right places to go and do that. And I hope it's a great platform for me to go and prove myself.
And it's a young career, as we've already said, but you've been abroad, of course, with Set Pauli. You've had that sort of experience of playing in a different league and different culture coming through in Scotland as well, of course. Just talk to us a little bit about your footballing upbringing.
Yeah, so it was Dun United first off from when I was young to kind of getting in and around the first team, and then yeah, it was Palace next, and I was down there as like a 23s player at first, and got quite a lot of exposure with the first team through training and pre-seasons, and got to see kind of what the level to be at is, and then from there it was was playing as much as I could for the 23s and did well and got my loan to Bradford. And then for me, it just really kicked on there. Just had a really enjoyable football season there where I was able to to make a really good impact. And then yeah, never did I think the season after I'd be heading out to Germany, which is so exciting. And landed at a really good football club filled with great people who kind of made the move over easy. Um, and then as football goes, I just got a bad injury and that was kind of me. So a long spell out and getting myself back and ready to come and to play and then to make appearances in the Bundesliga is stuff that you never kind of think about as a kid from Scotland. The pinnacle was to try and play in the SPL, and then all of a sudden to be out in Germany in the top league was insane and a great moment. But I quickly realised that I needed more minutes to get back to where I'd be at and to go and extend my career and to prove myself, like I've said. So, and that's where coming back over to get games and minutes and to show how I can impact on the football pitch is the most important thing, and that kind of was Blackpool, and then it's led me to here. So.
You mentioned the Bundesliga, of course, the best division in Germany. As you say, I think it was 12 appearances you made, but still just the experience of being at the ground and sort of being in that environment must have really benefited you. What was the biggest difference, do you think, from your time at Palace and also the Bundesliga from sort of playing at a lower level?
It's hard to say the biggest difference because I think the biggest difference is all the little differences, if that makes sense. It's all the little details and the minor things that they just get right every game, week in, week out, and the level is so high. And if it's how good players are technically or how good they are physically or whatever that is, it's all those little 1% that they've got a hold of. And yeah, it's loads of impressive players out there, and I'm very proud to say that I've been a part of that league and made appearances there. But for me, I just focus on what's ahead of me and to take all those experiences and to see how that's developed myself and to go and to go to produce here.
And there's a familiar face, should I say, in the change room for yourself. Owen Goodman, of course, coming through at Palace with you as well. Is it nice when you're at a new club to sort of have that person to sound off and just have there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great to see Owen. I've not seen Owen in a long time, apart from the game the other day. But I've not seen him in a long time, so it's been great to see how his career's kind of panned out for him, and for us to land at the same club's always interesting and exciting. So yeah, of course we just cross-reference every player that we know mutually and are talking to, and it's the same with all the other guys. Football is a very big industry, a very small world. Everyone knows someone that you know, and it's always interesting to see what the connections are when you're at a new club. So yeah, it's great to see Owen and all the other lads have been super welcoming. So I feel like I've landed at a really good group.
And you said you want to play football, and that's certainly what the team are going to be doing in the next few months. A lot of games due to sort of postponements and whatnot. Are you really now looking forward to getting in the group and sort of getting into that rhythm of 2 games a week and just that relentless nature of what is the English football?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one thing they don't have out there is so many games, and for myself personally, it's exactly what I need. So, no, I need to get myself integrated into the group and feel as comfortable as I can, as quickly as I can, and then just find that rhythm, like you say, and then once you're in that rhythm and you're in it, the games come thick and fast, and you just enjoy it. That's all we want to do as players is we want to play games. Yeah, this seeing the schedule coming up it's obviously very busy, be very demanding, but it's also very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to getting started. Really.
Well, Scott, we're really glad to have you here, and welcome to Oakwell once again.
Thank you very much. Cheers.